Hey Virgo, welcome to my third channel, my Virgo Only channel. My name is Chelsea. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I post every day bringing you the latest updated tarot reading. In this reading, we are going to find out what would your future self 5 years from now say to you. Today is the 12th of November 2023. Time here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia is 8:15 p.m. Okay, Virgo, let's get your reading started. Spirits and angels, please show me for Virgo. What would Virgo's future self 5 years from now say to Virgo? Thanks for being here, Virgo. Wow. Virgo. 5 years from now, and there's 5 of Pentacles. Hierophant. This is gonna be interesting, Virgo. Wow, wow, wow. Four cups at the bottom of the deck. Do not ever doubt yourself. And do not let anybody doubt you, okay? In terms of who you are as a person, your capabilities, your talents, your self-worth. And I love that the King of Pentacles is here, and then the Page of Pentacles is right here. Some of you, Virgo, this is very extremely specific. It's not for all of you. Because the page, sometimes I read the page as a teenage child, okay? Some of you, if you have a child, again, this is very specific just for some of you, okay? If you have a child and they're gonna be a teenager, or doesn't have to be a teenager, like maybe when they turn 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, around that range, you are going to tell yourself that, hey, you did the right thing. You did the right thing with your child. Don't ever doubt yourself as being not a good parent or not a good enough parent, okay? That's just for some of you. Look at the Hierophant here. All of your discipline, your faith is going to pay off, okay? 8 of Cups in reverse. It's like sticking to your principles, sticking to what you believe. So five years from now, your future self is going to tell you that, hey, everything that you have stuck to, especially when it comes to your career, or if you have a child, okay? Money, because look at the 5 Pentacles here. Your discipline, your hard work, anything that you believe to be very valuable to you, could also be your principles. Stick to it. Something about needing to stick to it and believing that it will come true, okay? And then also, sometimes the Hierophant, you know, when you talk about discipline, when you talk about organization, because it can indicate being organized, being disciplined, having some sort of a routine. Even if you can't actually see it right now, you don't know when you're gonna get to where you want to be, just keep going. Just keep going, because you will end up achieving what you want to achieve. This is a confirmation, right? The Hierophant. For those of you Virgos who are single, lonely, or have been experiencing relationships that were not meant for you, your future self 5 years from now will tell you that, hey, you would never believe this, but you're gonna get married, okay? You're gonna be married, or you're gonna enter a committed relationship. You will be offered Page of Pentacles right here, a commitment. But the Page of Pentacles also can indicate a raise, promotion, good news. Perhaps something that you didn't think that you could achieve, that maybe for some of you, you think of the worst, because the Virgos do think a little bit too much sometimes, over analyzing, but towards the negative, because of the Four of Cups right here, because it's like you can't see it. There are so many things that Virgo that you can't see now. Your future self 5 years 5 years later will tell you that you can't see it now, but it's going to happen. So I hope that makes sense, okay? We've also got the King of Wands, 10 of Wands in reverse. The kings are pretty up there. Your future self will tell you that you are going to be rich, financially stable, or if you have financial issues, Five of Pentacles in reverse, your finances will improve. Now the King of Pentacles is the king of money, and so many pentacles right here, and the Five of Pentacles is a good card when it's in reverse. So either for some of you, your finances or your career is going to improve, or that you're going to be very rich, okay? Your future self will tell you that you're going to be very confident. It feels like, to be honest, there's two kings here. They're good kings because they're both in upright position. Doesn't matter he or she, is not gender specific. But if you are a female, you're going to take on a very important role, or people are going to respect you. Doesn't matter, again, he or she, but then especially if you're female, you're going to be the one who's going to be wearing the pants. You just don't know how powerful you are yet right now. You may think like you have some power, but it's going to increase, okay? Your influences and also your attractiveness. And Virgo, another thing I'm seeing here, you grow, you age like fine wine, okay? Your future self, maybe 5 years from now, 5 years later, will tell you that, hey, you didn't think that you will still look this good 5 years later, right? Some of you, maybe you've been putting in work into your appearance, your diet, but it may not just about the appearance, but it could also be just who you are as a person. I see you being super solid. King of Pentacles, so solid, and you are a leader. You're gonna be a leader. You're gonna influence a lot of people, and also the Hierophant is a teacher and students dynamic. Your future self will tell you that everything that you have experienced and learned, all the difficulties, 10 of Wands here in reverse, obstacles, challenges, you will overcome it. And those lessons are valuable. Else you wouldn't be where you're going to be at 5 years from now, okay? Stick to your plan. Keep going. Have faith that everything is going to turn out just as you've planned and imagined, okay? As long as you put work into it, okay? I'm not going to say these things and then you're going to feel like, okay, everything is just going to work out fine, and I'm not going to put in work and effort into myself or into something that you could be working towards, okay? And I doubt for most of you, because Virgos are mostly very hardworking. And I just want to say something too. a side message. Not really a side message. You know, a lot of religions think that tarot reading is haram. Haram means it's forbidden. In Muslim and Malay word, haram is, I'm pretty sure you guys know that word. But the reason why they say that it's forbidden, it's because once something is predicted, there is a chance of somebody just taking that prediction as it is and thinking that, okay, I'll be there, I'll get there, without any, just taking it for granted. The fact that thinking that the prediction is definitely going to come true and taking it for granted and not working towards it, okay? And I always talk about how you got to meet the universe in the middle. Even though this is a prediction, I see you yourself 5 years from now is going to tell you that, hey, you're going to achieve everything that you've always wanted to achieve. You're going to be very well respected. Everything that you've learned throughout, you know, your life leading to 5 years from now is going to be well worth it, because you will get there. These two kings are very powerful kings, and both are in an upright position. And for those of you who think that, okay, that's definitely going to happen, I don't need to study, I don't need to work, okay, I'm just trying to, and I need to emphasize that, because just in case, all right, just in case. But Virgo, let's see a little bit more here. 4 Pentacles in what first, and then we've got the 8 of Pentacles right here. See, this is you, Virgo. Your future self 5 years from now is going to tell you that all of your hard work is going to pay. Whether it's hard work that's related to money, career, or just yourself, working on yourself, it's going to pay off. You will see it 5 years from now that you're going to be achieving the things that you want to achieve, okay? And we've also got the Justice in reverse, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Even though things may not seem very fair to you right now, Justice in reverse is not fair, something that is not equal. Even if you're poor, or if you're not at, you know, the stage. So it really depends, right? For some people, they're contented with just this amount of money. They think they're very rich with this, just, you know, it really depends on their mentality, right? Some people want more and more. So it really depends how much you want, as in how much you want to earn, how much money you want to make. Sorry, I'm distracted. Can you hear? It's the fireworks. It's actually Deepavali. Deepavali is the Indian New Year's. So I'm Malaysian, so I'm Chinese Malaysian, and we have Indian Malaysian, we have Malay Malaysian. So it's the Indians' New Year celebration today. But anyway, that's why you're hearing the fireworks. So the 4 Pentacles in reverse, yeah, can indicate, even if some of you, if you were to lose money or losing money in the future, you're gonna gain all of it back, okay? It feels like, I would like to say don't worry, but Virgos are worrywarts, so, and you should worry. And I'm also Virgo, and we should worry about our finances. We should think about it. We should manage it properly, right? And then we've got the 3 of Pentacles right here, work in progress. See, Virgo, again, your future self 5 years from now is going to tell you that everything you've been working, building, is going to come into fruition as long as you continue doing whatever you've been doing, working really hard. 7 of Wands, stand your ground, stick to your principles, fight for whatever that you believe. Even though people don't believe you, even if people don't believe you or don't believe in your ideas, stick to it, okay? And Four of Cups can indicate boredom to Virgo. Some of you may feel bored about something that you could be doing. Maybe it seems like too much of a routine, but it's going to pay off, okay? It could be something as small as going to the gym, working out. You know, you can't just gain muscles, I'm just giving a very lame example, overnight. The results really depends on your discipline. So again, it could be something small or something you could be working on career-wise. It's gonna pay off. And the Ten of Pentacles, even though it's in reverse, doesn't mean that it's not gonna happen. It can just indicate there is some sort of delay or that it will happen in a later date, okay? Virgo, let's see more. For those of you who think that you will never meet your true match, you will, okay? Your future self 5 years from now will tell you that you're gonna meet somebody or that you're gonna end up being with somebody very reliable, very good looking, very charming. Could lead to a marriage. You might be married in 5 years time, okay? Because again, Hierophant is a marriage card. Then we've got the King of Swords here in reverse. Not my favorite when it's in reverse. But since it's next to the Hierophant, it may not actually be a bad King of Swords in reverse. And then also, it's connected to the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups in reverse, which is a good card when it's in reverse. Indicates a choice. Okay, for some of you, Virgo, this is just for some of you, okay? If there is somebody on your mind where you've been thinking, I don't think this person will ever commit. I don't think this person will ever be interested in me. I don't think this person is sure about me. I doubt there is going to be a reconciliation. This is just for some of you, like 5% of you, okay? Again, I don't like to give false hopes. But Page of Pentacles, you will hear from this person even 5 years later. This person might reach out to you. There could be an apology, but it could also be this person wanting to commit to you. Either they're going to apologize or that they want to commit to you, or that they're going to tell you that you've taught them a really, really good lesson. Eight of Cups in reverse can indicate somebody returning too. So wow, this is so interesting, right? So 5 years from now, 5 years later, your future self will tell you the very person that you don't ever think would return or apologize or commit to you is going to commit to you or apologize or return, okay? Can be any of those things. We've got also the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Some of you are going to be very popular because I always associate fire as popularity and fame, okay? But you know, I'm Asian because fire is red. Red in Chinese means fame, okay? So I still remember, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story here, okay? I do have a friend. She has become very, very famous, a very famous model in Malaysia, if not the most famous. She was, we used to model together, right? And her name was Apple. And I told her, and you know, I felt bad for her because she was a bit of a junior and the other senior models were kind of like making fun of her, saying that, you know, what now, I mean, now obviously like Gwyneth Paltrow named her daughter Apple. It could be cool now in this day and age, but not in the past, right? So, but anyway, so they were making fun of her name, and also because she came from you know, like another state in Malaysia where it's a little bit more like less modern. So they would always just make fun of her name. So I suggested to her, why don't you change your name? Because I don't think, because, you know, just to stop the bullying, stop them like laughing at her and everything. So she asked me, what is your suggestion? So I actually named her something that was very close to the name Apple. It rhymes, okay? I'm not gonna mention her name because you guys are gonna be Googling her. Not that I don't want you guys to know who this person is. I just feel like I'm telling a story, but then at the same time, I think maybe she wouldn't like me telling this story. Who knows, right? I don't know. I never asked her, so I don't mention her name. So let me know in the comment box below if you can guess the name Apple to I gave her a new name that rhymes with apple, okay? And also that name, the reason why I gave her that name was because it rhymes and it's easier to transition from, because people have been calling her Apple, to this new name. It's not like a completely different name where people have to try and get used to that new name. So I gave her like a name that rhymes, but also I named her after a very famous supermodel back in the days. Think Naomi Campbell, think Cindy Crawford, that era, okay? But I just don't want to mention her name for real because I don't know if she approves of this story, but that's the story. I mean, she tagged me not long ago because she was being interviewed, as in like, who gave you that name, and she mentioned me. I was the one who gave her the name, Chelsea. So but anyway, so this is why also, because that name, not only did I name her after a name that rhymes with the old name and also after a supermodel, but also that name, I'm giving you guys a lot of clues here, right? If you're interested, that's named after the color red, okay? So red is fame in Chinese, right? Red is fame, and if you wear a lot of red colored shirt or you have a lot of red stuff, like, it brings a lot of attention. That's why we associate that to fame. So this is why this Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, either both of you are going to be a very popular couple or very attractive couple, but could also be, you could become famous. If you're already somewhat, if that's your aim, if you want to become somebody famous, you know, obviously not all Virgos are the same, you know, not all the Virgos who are watching this will have the same thing, exactly the same thing, but just putting it out there. For some of you, 5 years from now, your future self will tell you, hey, you didn't know you would get this famous, would you? So you're actually gonna become famous, okay? Or that you're gonna be marrying somebody famous and you become famous. Or if you become famous, your person will become famous because of you. Or two of you are just famous and both of you just, you know, meet each other. Example, Taylor Swift and Kelsey, what's the Kelsey Travis? Yeah, just like that. But anyway, just giving you some examples. Obviously, again, it's not going to apply to each and every one of you. We've got the Four of Swords here and reverse. Gonna be busy, okay, Virgo? Your future self 5 years later will tell you that, Virgo, you're gonna be very busy. A lot of people will want your attention, or that you're gonna be gaining a lot of attention, popularity, and it's all due to your hard work, okay? I don't see this as something that will just happen magically, you know, suddenly, oh, you become famous. It's not like a sudden thing. It feels like it is something that you're going to be working on, or you currently could be working on, working towards achieving whatever you want to achieve, and you will gain some recognition, achievement, even popularity, fame, okay? But keep doing what you're doing, okay? Don't stop. That's definitely what I'm seeing here. And you are going to, your future self will also tell you that you are going to buy a house where you will be renovating it. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful house where you're going to be spending a lot of money. So your future self 5 years from now will tell you, hey, watch your spending, because there is something about you overspending and buying a house or redesigning or designing your house, build a house, decorating your house. Okay, because the Three of Pentacles is actually, it's it's like a building card for me. Renovation. Right next to Ten of Pentacles, this is a house. So you're going to be buying a house or redecorating, redesigning, renovating. Can be any of those things, and there's a chance of you also spending a little bit too much money on that. So I feel like your future self 5 years from now will tell you, hey, Queen of Swords right here. Okay, you have to be very careful with not overspending. That has something to do with a house or building a, why am I hearing a school? Some of you building a school, or there's a building. Okay, whatever it is, it's a building, but it could also be a metaphor, building something where you are going to be spending a lot of money. And watch out also with the Justice here in reverse. For do your taxes for sure. The Justice in reverse can indicate I don't know why I'm picking up on Virgo, especially if you're gonna be making a lot of money 5 years from now. Somebody might try to take advantage of that, okay? Because Justice here is in reverse, and you're not gonna be happy about that with the Four of Cups, so be careful. But overall, Virgo, this actually looks really, really good. I'm really so glad. Alright, Virgo, this is your reading. Hope you resonated in some way, shape, or form. If you did, please hit like, share, and subscribe. I'm open for personal readings. If you'd like to book me, my information is in the description box below. Feel free to subscribe to all of my other channels. If you have Sagittarius, Rising, Moon, Venus, I have a Sagittarius Only channel. I need to update that channel. Actually, I haven't posted in, I don't know how long. Has it been a week also already? And also, I usually go live on my Chelsea Love Tarot, my main channel. When I go live, I'm not going to be this calm, okay? I'm calm like this now because I'm not picking up on some nasty energy here and there. People expecting too much, demanding too much, or acting all weird. But you're going to see this other side of me whenever I go live. But anyway, don't forget to hit on the bell notification button if you like to be notified every time when I post your videos. Take care, Virgo. Love you. Bye.